Morning guys, so today we're going to go through just how to make sections or graphics or certain parts of our or features of our website just pop a little bit more. So obviously we only got 2 minutes, so what I've done is I've just done some basic mock-ups of what we can tend to do as designers, which is we just chuck something in, and let's say like a testimonial, and how we can just take it to that next level by just adding some small little details. So this is something for store friendly. This isn't actually the design here for the testimonials, but what I've done is I've just put in text, who the person is, and some type of pagination with a bit of title here. So you look at it and go, meh, it's looking pretty bland. There's nothing really too exciting about it. How do we take it to the next level? So what we're going to look at is by just adding a few more little features or assets, we can actually make rather than something, a testimonial section can look quite boring. How do we make it exciting? How can we make it pop a little bit more? So what we could do is, well, let's try and have multiple reviews rather than just have the one review. We're working with kind of like this grid box kind of layout. Maybe we can kind of roll that out in our testimonials as well. So let's just see. All right, well, here we go. We've done somehow in 2 seconds, we've just done this. Yeah, it's looking okay, but it's just looking a little bit boring. I'm liking the grid layout. It's just looking a bit flat still. We've got some text in here. We've got some quotation marks as a bit of a graphical element, but it's just still not looking. I mean, we'll zoom out. It's just still looking a little bit boring, a little bit flat. So what if we were to say add some stars to kind of show people's ratings of the facility, and we also kind of want to make them look a little bit more genuine rather than just look like we've just plonked them in there. So thinking about Yelp reviews or Google reviews. So let's do something like this. There we go. So that looks a little bit more exciting. It makes the reviews look more genuine. We've got a star rating here as well, and you can just see how much of a difference that actually makes to the design. If we were to, let's just zoom out a little bit more there. If we just jump between that progress there, so we had something like this, and then we went to a bit more of a grid layout, but still a little bit flat, and then we brought some color in there with that secondary color with the yellow, and then obviously kind of that Google logo brings in a bit of color as well. So not a great deal of work, but you can see how just those small little extra assets actually just take that design a little bit further, and it's just about refining those sections a little bit more. So you're finding you're designing, if you have a section where you're just like, oh, I'm not sure about it, or it's working, but I think I could take it a little bit further. It's just knowing what to do. Like, how do I take those designs or those sections a little bit further? And obviously we're just talking about testimonials, so not the most exciting thing, but just an example of how you can make something quite simple, quite practical, and actually look half decent. I hope that was helpful. Obviously, we can't do a full design in 2 minutes, but I hope that that was effective and you guys got something out of it. Awesome.